you guys have your collars?
Yeah.
The stim was on, but it was so low, I don't know if you could feel it before. Let's go a little higher. It's a lot, it's a visual, like Robin. Good.
Hi, honey.
I should have got on my whiteboard before I came out here. This is the position I want her in. We'll call it position A just for this demonstration. In my mind, there's only 3 other things she's going to do as far as where she's going to go. She's going to go out that way, lag behind, or come over to the gutter. And I want her to know how to get back to here from all of this. So I don't start heel like this. Because I never learned how to get to the position. You have to hold them there forevermore, for always, and that sucks. So the dog needs to learn how to get here. So we can use the sit stay to start. We can create distance, and then we can say recall or heel, whatever. It doesn't matter which one you use at this point. And you can have pressure held on and turn it off when they get here. And then they go out that way, and pressure's turned on until they get back here. But there's movements with the body, but they're the same movements. We have 180s, which is when the dog will go out and we'll do a 180 to get them to come back around. We have side steps where we'll get a dog to have to close the gap from being too far out. When the dog goes out in front, we have the teardrop, I guess that's what Gabby calls it. The dog goes out, the pressure's on, we kind of step back a little bit, make the dog come back behind and get into position. And then they're lagging, and if they lag, we run forward. Okay, so right before the stim turns on, usually I'm using beep, stim, guidance to this position, and then praise. Good. So they'll learn to use their eyes to find the position, and then you dog that position. It's really that easy. Okay, so watch. I'll beep and then I'll stim until she gets there. Okay, and then watch me walk. I'm basing my movements in the beginning off from what she does. She goes out, I'm doing my move for that. She goes to the side, I'm doing my move for that. She goes around the gutter, my move for that is held pressure and guidance with the leash back, generally. Or you'll see I'll do little things where I'll cheat sometimes and turn my body. But I'll start like this, so the easiest one is to come straight line.
Love it.
I'm gonna try to get the tone going with this though. Let me show you how I would do this. I want to back up. Before I came and did this, how she learned that was through this first, which is just the recall. We never went to heel, it's just recall, except I walk. It's the moving recall. Pull out. This right here. Not as easy as it looks to get. Good girl. This little train track thing I was telling you about, good. This is where I ended with her. Good. When she goes off, the corrections are applied until she's, like, I didn't get her there, but she caught herself. Good, right? Around. And you see they learned pretty much how to swallow. Good girl. Keep going. Very new to this. Very good. Good. So it's recall versus stationary. But that backing up is going to be more difficult than it looks. We've all fallen on our asses, haven't we, Julie? And we ran into trees. I mean, bad stuff. But No, it's very useful because eventually you can see that if I turn like this, she's still, because sometimes they assume that they can go out and you just tap, tap, bring them back. And if you need to reiterate, you know, good. She sees the pins, you know. And that's what I want her to rely on. So my whole goal is to let her know if you're in that position behind, right there, if you're right there, good. So if she stays there, after a while they end up standing there, then you have to set up by stepping out.
She's walking funny because of the long lining.
Swing, and press her out till she gets back into position. Left leg awareness. I over exaggerate my movements in the beginning. All right, wing, good girl, no pressure there because she follows it. So I'm letting her know there's an importance to following the leg. It's part of it. So right over here, good, that's held pressure. Although was at a 0, so it didn't do anything.